What was it like going through a parade like that and having an entire nation pretty much cheering for you guys?
It was scary. It was scary, man. If you haven't seen, a couple million people in one place before, it's a different type of experience. So it was just mind blowing. It's kind of an out of body experience, something that you probably would never see in your life, and it just was amazing to feel that type of energy and all love and people cheering for hours on hours. It was just a super, really cool, celebration.
Who did you kind of admire as a basketball player growing up?
My favorite player was always Kobe Bryant growing
okay.
up. My first memory of basketball was probably watching their 2001 team, finals. So ever since then, I was hooked.
I was talking to a little 11-year-old kid out there today, and he was saying that when you guys won, his mom was sleeping, so he had to be quiet, but he was screaming in his head. So what's it like that you're kind of the Kobe Bryant to people in Rockford now? I mean, do you ever stop and think about that, and what does that feel like?
It's hard to describe it. I mean, I'm just living it. You know what I mean? I don't really know what that means. I know that I'm a big deal to some people, and I know what that entails, and so I try to take my steps the right way, and be a good role model for the kids, and come back and do things for the community. So that part I understand, but in terms of what that means for what a kid growing up, I can't quantify that. I don't know exactly what that means. I just know it's special.
I love that you got so many goals beyond basketball and helping out.
Yeah.
How bigger is your platform now with an NBA title than it was, say, a month ago?
It's growing, and it's going up every day. And basketball is always just a tool for me. It's what I love to do. It's been my passion forever, but it's not my purpose, And basketball is going to allow me to reach so many different people and do so many different things. And I'm going to continue to keep striving to be an unbelievable basketball player, one of the all-time greats. And in the meantime, I'm going to use that platform to try to better, not only our community, but other communities.
How much did you help your brand, the FBB clothing? How did that go?
Yeah, prices are going to go up soon, I'll tell you that much. It's been great. Business is booming, and people are really showing love, and it's the hot ticket, right now to try to get some gear. So, winning the finals has its perks.
I went through your high school clips and stuff too, and it's after a bad game or a super sectional loss, you were never rattled no matter what. But how can you go from shooting 6 and 42 in the playoffs to being the coldest shooter out there to being the hottest shooter the last 8 games and never ever act ruffled in any way?
It's just basketball. You know what I mean? I've been through real life stuff. I come from Rockford, and there's real stuff that goes on every day. I still got family here. I still have real life problems. So you go out there and play. It's a game. You got to understand that, and there's certain things that go into that. I was 6 for 42. I was getting 2 or 3 shots a game, and I was getting, 15 to 18 minutes, which is not normal for me. So I was in a different role. I struggled, and I didn't do a great job of maximizing that. And then once things shifted back the other way, I just showed, what I can do when I'm given more opportunity, and we went from there.
What does it say about you, and maybe about your coach too, that Nick Nurse said he didn't even realize you were 1 for 11 because he said you're running the offense so well?
Yeah, it just shows you that's not what my game is predicated on. Offense is a bonus for me, and I do everything else, all the time, no matter what, no matter if I'm playing good or playing bad or shooting the ball well. The other things never change, and so Nurse respects that, and I think that's why he allowed me to keep playing through it.
What's next for you in doing all the things you help out around Rockford? Anything next?
Yeah, it's a lot next. I want to do everything. You know what I mean? I want in on that casino out there. I want to do some real estate. I want to build some basketball courts. I want to do it all. There's no limits for me. There's no limits for what me and my team do. And we're really just trying to put our feet down and keep grinding and try to change Rockford for the better.
And then one last thing, what's next for you as a Toronto Raptor?
Yeah, just try to have another great year next year. Try to repeat, bring another championship back, do this all again. And, try to bottle that up, what I did there at the end of the postseason, and make that work, throughout the entire season next year.